second place, man. Always second place. I'm like the LeBron James of comedy, man. No, I was actually talking to one of my best friends from grade school. He recently got married, and he was asking me what to do with all the Playboys and Hustlers he's kind of had stashed away in a box forever. And he's like, should I throw them away? And I was like, no, dude. You gotta get your Haley Joel Osment on and pay that shit forward. Hang out across from a middle school, just try to find like the loser kid. The kid who's like playing tetherball by himself or Magic the Gathering against himself. And just, you know, when they're in class, just go drop it off at the tetherball pole. And that kid will become instantly the coolest kid in middle school. Pay it forward. So me and Jared Martin, we were watching Storage Wars last night. And I love that show, but I'm starting to think that there's something up with it. Because there's always like in each storage unit, there's always like two like believable things, like everyday things, and they always have like one obscure item. It's like a blender, Jurassic Park on VHS, and like Elvis Presley's cock ring is in there. Just once, I would like for them to go into a storage unit and find like a dead body. Like a dead hooker, that would be great, because then like the little money total will ching if she had like $150 in her pocket, you know. But no, I wasn't watching with Jared Martin. He won't return my calls. It was actually my girlfriend, and afterwards we watched Harry Potter. And I'm not so sure that Harry Potter's done. I think like 5 books from now, Harry's going to be like 40 and overweight, casting some forgetting spell on some Hogwarts co-ed who's accusing him of statutory rape. He's going to be like the Ben Roethlisberger of Quidditch. And what I don't think is fair is how adults can be obsessed with a children's book when I can't even hop into a McDonald's play place without Chris Hansen from The Catch a Predator emerging from the ball pit like a fucking Navy SEAL and giving me a hard time. So Matt, care to explain the Chicken McNuggets and Smirnoff Ice? But I miss the ball pit. I miss it. I loved it when I was a kid. You know, that shit was brutal in there. It was like the Hunger Games. You know, just a bunch of kids from different school districts all trying to kill each other. I always hung out in that little bubble window at the top, just kind of curled up. Whenever some kid would pop up, just kick him down this slide. Tell him he was adopted. Psychological warfare. But I'm actually excited to have kids. I am. Unless it's a daughter. That show Teen Mom just scared the shit out of me. I'm going to start her on the pill at like 4 years old. Just going to crush it up and put it in her SpaghettiOs or something. What I don't get is why Flintstone kids have not come out with their own line of birth control by now. I think it's appropriate. I actually dated a girl with a kid, and I was really hesitant at first, but I was like, you know what? Maybe it'll be like Jerry Maguire, and the kid will tell me some cool facts. But no, the only fact that the kid told me was, you're not my real dad, and when he gets out of prison, he's going to stab you. Yeah. But no, I'm actually dating a great girl now. We live together. We live in a townhouse that's in like an old folks neighborhood. And we moved there because we're like, man, it's going to be clean and peaceful. But no, it's like living in the ghetto. It's littered with Werther's original wrappers. Whenever someone passes away in the neighborhood, they all pour cans of Ensure on the curb. And just the other day, my neighbor, Mrs. Vernon, was walking her dog, and this guy rolls up on a hover round and snatches the life alert right off her neck. I gotta move. All right, I love you guys. You got a lot more ahead of you. Let's bring Kyle back up.